Namaskaram and a very warm welcome to Times Now's Election Yatra. I'm Prathibha and today we are joining you from the beautiful coastal town of Puducherry that is known for the French culture, the art here, as well as the scenic beaches and cafes and restaurants. Today, as we cover the elections in the Union Territory, we talk about what is important for the voters here. This is one place in entire South where the NDA is in power. A loss here would mean that the entire saffron footprint from the southern peninsula would be removed completely. What is it going to be this time around? Can the NDA government return, or will the Congress and the DMK sweep to power here in the Union Territory? Let's find out. Nestled in the southern peninsula, the Union Territory of Puducherry is often called the French Riviera of the East, known for its spiritual centers, scenic beaches and its cafe culture. But in the backdrop of this calm and serene atmosphere, an intense political battle is playing out as we count down to the polls. For the NDA and specifically the BJP, this is a battle they cannot afford to lose. After all, the BJP has been trying to make inroads in Tamil Nadu for many years but has largely remained a smaller player. And that's why the BJP wants the Lotus to bloom here in Puducherry, hoping that this would provide a platform for their growth in neighbouring Tamil Nadu, where Dravidian politics remain a dominant factor. A victory in Puducherry is extremely crucial for the NDA because a defeat here would mean that the NDA is wiped out from the entire southern peninsula. The NDA here is the NR Congress as well as the BJP. This time around, the All India NR Congress is contesting on 16 seats and the BJP on 14, just like in 2021. But in the last two Lok Sabha elections, the people of Puducherry have voted the Congress party to power here in the Union Territory. So is that going to be a challenge? Does the BJP and the NR Congress have a trick up its sleeve to ensure that it can retain Puducherry? Let's find out. In 2021, the BJP had the second highest seat share with 6 seats, giving the NDA an edge in the polls ahead of the DMK Congress combined. But if the BJP further wants to make inroads in southern India, they cannot afford to loosen their grip on Puducherry. To find out how the BJP plans to retain one of their only governments in southern India, we are here in Puducherry hoping to get some answers from those who are leading the campaign on ground zero. Pondicherry is a very unique blend of the French colonial charm, the spirituality that the Pondicherry Union Territory offers, and of course, we also have the beach vibes. There's a lot that tourists can look forward to. We talk about what is important for the voters here. Tourism is one of the biggest departments here that contributes to the economy of the Union Territory. For the residents of the area, what are the key issues? We're going to be speaking to the political leaders who shape the policy of the state, the policy makers, the decision makers. And joining us today in Times Now's Election Yatra, we have one of the most politically powerful families joining us here on the show. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. John Kumar, Richards John Kumar and Regan John Kumar. This is Times Now's Election Yatra. Vanakkam and thank you for joining us. Mr. John Kumar, you're a minister in the cabinet as well. If you had to rate how the government had done, whether people are happy with your government or not, what would you say? What is the sense that you have picked up from the ground? Are people happy?
People are very happy, no problem. People like only BJP and NR government.
Okay. So nice work is done?
Work is done.
Okay, okay.
The thing is that, hello and welcome to Puducherry, first of all.
Thank you.
And the thing, as my father said, previously he was in Congress as an MLA in my constituency. I am the MLA in Nelithup constituency. Previously he was an MLA in that constituency, where he has resigned his power and given to the ex-Chief Minister
Mr. Narayanaswamy. Yes.
to stand and contest in Nelithup constituency.
Yes.
Being as a Chief Minister constituency in Puducherry, and as the previous chief minister, he couldn't do anything because this is a union territory. We all know Puducherry couldn't have a growth without the help of BJP government due to union territory. So when Puducherry came into power at 2021, during that time we all joined BJP.
Okay, all right. I want to ask you, for our audience in Tamil as well, you were with the Congress before, you worked with Mr. Narayanaswamy as well, you're also a very successful businessman, so you know what is needed for Puducherry. What would you like to say for Pondicherry's growth? What is needed? What will be the vision that you have in mind?
Drinking water. It's not about water, it's about drinking water, where the salt content is too much high. So for the last 5 years, our government is planning to do many infrastructural development for drinking water. So there is a tie-up with our French government where they are funding us a huge amount with our central government altogether, where we have planned for a big desalination of water plant, and as well as there is going to be a huge difference in our water thing. Because for the past 5 years, before that we had infrastructural issues with where there is no roads, everything. So for this last 5 years, we have completed all the infrastructural issues. So then now we are going to complete on our drinking water issue also.
So what is your message to the voters when you go back to the voters to get your report card, or now when they'll be casting their vote? What is the message you want to give to them?
One thing is that we are union territory, so we have to be depending on our central government, where now our BJP government is sitting in the central. So Puducherry should be in a safer end. So people should not suffer again back like the last previous from 2016 and 2021 where we all suffered a lot.
We spoke about the youth voters. What inspired you to get into politics, and what do you promise to the voters?
So actually there is a lot of need for youngsters to get into politics. So I want to set an example for that, and my inspiration to get into politics was of course my dad and my brother, and another example is Annamalai of the former IPS who's currently in BJP. So he's also one of my example to get into politics. So that is the main reason.
Okay, all right. So as we wrap up, I want to ask you one message in Tamil. Tell the voters why they should vote for you and vote for the BJP or the NDA government in Puducherry.
பிஜேபி கவர்மெண்ட்டுக்கும் காங்கிரஸ் கவர்மெண்ட்டுக்கும் வித்தியாசம் மட்டும் சொல்கிறேன். பிஜேபி கவர்மெண்ட்டுக்கு முன்னாடி காங்கிரஸ் கவர்மெண்ட்டு டோட்டலாக இந்தியா இண்டிபெண்டன்ட்லேருந்து சுதந்திரமானதுலேருந்து ஒன்லி 2 crores மட்டும்தான் கேஸ் கனெக்ஷன் வச்சுருந்தது. இன்றைக்கி பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் 2014லேருந்து ஸ்டில் கோயிங் இந்த வரைக்கும் அரவுண்டு 35 crores பீப்புள் இன்றைக்கி கேஸ் கனெக்ஷன் வச்சுக்கிறாங்க. பாண்டிச்சேரியை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் என்ன சொல்கிறோம்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா, பாண்டிச்சேரிக்கு ஒட்டுமொத்தமாக இன்கமிங் 1 இயருக்கு அரவுண்டு 7 crores ஒன்லி மட்டும் தான் கிடைக்குது. பட் இவன் தான் பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் 1 இயருக்கு 7,000 crores ஃப்ரீயாக கொடுக்குறாரு. ஸோ பட்ஜெட்டில் பாண்டிச்சேரி கவர்மெண்ட் 1 இயருக்கு 13,650 crores budget, but only incoming only 6,750 only. Prime Minister also given to free 7,000 crore. So only BJP and same BJP in Pondicherry, people will like him. People are suffering, not suffering. All are happy.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you
all
so
for
much.
joining us on this show. Wishing you all the best. The election season has picked up, and of course this is the time when the voters also decide who they want to see in power. There are promises of development in tourism, for drinking water, for the entire Puducherry region, and the message is, if you want to see development, then it should be a vote for us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
While it's evident that the NDA is fighting tooth and nail to defend their southern fortress, one cannot ignore the unique dynamic of this union territory. Even as we witness the bitter tussle in the assembly polls, Puducherry's administrative powers, to a large extent, lie with the Lieutenant Governor and officials appointed by the centre. Which makes us wonder, is it a political necessity for the people of Puducherry to elect a government that is aligned with the centre? And is that the option they choose to power their thriving local economy? In Pondicherry, this is how life is. It's a very slow start to the day, and today we're going to be talking about the travel sector, because Puducherry actually offers a very unique blend of offerings for the travelers here. Whether it is the serene beaches, whether it is the spiritual tourism here, there's a lot that Pondicherry has to offer, and tourism has also been a very key driver of the economy in Puducherry as well. So has the government done enough to ensure that they are also keeping with the surge in the economic activity that they have seen in the tourism sector, that they have seen or not? Let's find out. Even as the agriculture and industrial manufacturing support the local economy, tourism remains among the key economic drivers in the city. The Modi government at the centre is looking to propel India towards $5 trillion economy. And the people of Puducherry are hoping to play a crucial role in India's rise as an economic powerhouse. But is Puducherry getting the support it needs from the current NDA government? We find the answers directly from the people who run the city's lifeline, its tourism industry. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when we mention Pondicherry or Puducherry? The beautiful serene beaches, the bars and restaurants along the coastline and more. And today we're going to talk about just that. Tourism is of course the backbone of the industry here in Puducherry, and today we're going to be speaking to the hotel owners to find out what are the challenges that they face. They are of course the heart of everything that Puducherry is, but what is it that they expect from the government as we head into the elections? We have with us members of the Hotel Owners Association. Thank you all for joining us. We have Mr. Manoj Kumar, owner of Margarita's Mexican Restaurant and Bluefin Seafood Restaurant. He's also the Pondicherry chapter head for the National Restaurant Association of India and the secretary for Pondicherry Restaurant Association. Joining us on the broadcast is also Ramaraja, coordinator for Pondicherry Restaurant Association, and also Arvind Prabhakar, the joint secretary of the Pondicherry Restaurant Association, to get an idea of what is it that the restaurant owners want from the government, because it is the government that will decide the policy that will drive the tourism in Pondicherry. Thank you all for joining us on Times Now's Election Yatra. I want to begin with you, Mr. Manoj. You're also a chef, but as a hotel owner as well. First, tell us how important is tourism for Pondicherry, how it drives the economy of Pondicherry.
Thank you. Thank you for giving an opportunity, first of all. Actually, Pondicherry plays, it's India's second largest tourism sector, which is located in Pondicherry over here. And over here, we got around like 800 to 900 restaurants in Pondicherry. And that inclusive of restaurant bars and restaurants and all around small cafes and everything. So people over here from different cities always, when they're planning for out of station, they want something more on a beaches side. First preference is always Pondicherry. In that way, we have been more blessed enough. During a COVID, we all are suffered, like pandemically, we already suffered. We are the first person to close in industry, restaurant, and we are the last person to open in the industry also. So we have been suffered a lot. And after that, when coming upon to the next chapter, when we started to open, we have a very good response from people, because a lot of people from different states and everywhere, they have been stayed in a home, they have been in quarantine and everything. Once they have been they can't able to stay back more in a home, they stayed away, burst out to Pondicherry. The tourism really played a very good position over here, and we really had a very good business.
All right, but when we visit Pondicherry, we see the fun side of it, we see the celebration side of it. I want to ask you, what are the challenges that you face as well? Mr. Ramaraja, if you can give us a point of, in terms of challenges, what is it that you see as restaurant owners? What have you witnessed over the last 5 years?
இப்போ ரைட் now வந்து ஒரு பெரிய ஆஃப்டர் கோவிட் வந்து we facing the same challenges right now is the LPG. இந்த எல்பிஜினால நாங்கள் ரொம்ப இப்போது சஃபர் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் ஃபார் ஹோட்டல்ஸ் மேண்டட்டரி இஸ் சிலிண்டர். இப்போ போயிட்டு எங்களோட மாஸ்டர்ஸ் எங்களோட செஃப்பை போயிட்டு ஃபயர் வுட்டில் போய் குக் பண்ண சொன்னால் ரிசைன் இமிடியட்லி. தட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் சுச்சுவேஷன் வி ஆர் ஃபேஸிங்.
So has the government, what has the response of the government been? Has the response been good? Are you happy with the response that you're getting from a government in a unprecedented situation like this? This is not a situation that we've faced previously. Has the response of the government been proactive? Are you happy?
நாங்கள் ஒரு 2 நாளுக்கு முன்னாடி கூட எங்களோட சிஎம்ஐ பார்த்தோம். டூரிசம் மினிஸ்டரோட கூட்டிட்டு போய் நாங்கள் சிஎம்ஐ பார்க்க நாங்கள் எங்களோட லெட்டர் ஒன்று சப்மிட் பண்ணோம். ஸோ சிஎம் சார் என்ன சொன்னாங்கன்னா, இட்ஸ் அ நேஷனல் பாலிசி. ஸோ நேஷனல் பாலிசியில் தான் வந்து அவங்க வந்து கமர்ஷியல் சிலிண்டரை இப்போதைக்கு ஸ்டாப் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் ப்ரியாரிட்டி ஃபார் டொமஸ்டிக் சிலிண்டர்ஸ். ஸோ வில் ரைஸ் லெட்டர் டு சிஎம் அண்ட் சிஎம் சார் என்ன ரிப்ளை பண்ணார்னா, நான் சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட்டுக்கு வி புஷ் லெட்டர். சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட்டுக்கு நாங்கள் ஒரு லெட்டர் கொடுக்குறோம். ஸோ அந்த லெட்டர்லேருந்து உங்களுக்கு அப்புறம் ஏதாச்சும் ரிப்ளை வருதா நம்ம வில் கன்சிடர்.
Okay, all right. Since government policies decide a lot of how the tourism here will work and how the restaurants here will work, Mr. Arvind, he spoke about the response of the current government, but this is not the first time we're facing a challenge. Previously as well we have, and since we're covering elections and you also are a voter here, which government do you think helps the kind of tourism industry here, or are you happy with both governments? Which way do you want the government policies to work?
To be very honest, the previous government and the current government, both the governments are in many ways helpful to the industry because they know what Puducherry is made out of. And Puducherry being a small city or a small state, a union territory, everybody knows everybody here. So it is easy for us to approach ministers, or even for the sake we can easily approach the CM here. We'll be able to connect with the ministers and the government easily. So since they personally know most of the restaurant owners or the industry people, they are quite actually helpful in both the governments, even the previous government and this government. Both the government are ready to listen to us. So as the political situation in Puducherry, as industry people, we are happy with both the governments.
Both the governments, they've done good work and they know that tourism is very important. Since the elections are coming, the government will also be looking at what it has done in the past few years versus what it is planning to promise as well. To the government, to the parties that are watching, what are your demands on the changes that you want to see in Puducherry?
We as a restaurant association and we as a owner of restaurants, we already face a few challenges in around. First thing, we can take as a major issue, which is a LPG. And I personally believe that Puducherry government already taken action on last 2025 on August. They already launched for PNG gas cylinders, which they produce by a pipeline. And they have already started it and it's on a way to reach us to the town. But most probably they have promised they will be reaching PNG's line by this year and around. So in that way the LPGs can be reduced down and we don't have that kind of issues again and again. And the second thing is due to lack of people, I mean we have this tourism issue, which is one is when people comes inside Puducherry, a lot of rooms and everything has been opened down. And now we have like Swiggy and Zomato has been come up, and we personally have been giving a lot of commissions to them. And in that way, our margin has been like reduced down, and we are giving a lot of money to Swiggy's and Zomatos, and delivery is really affecting us. In that way, we really want to cut down, and we already requesting the government to see any like government sector can do own home deliveries over here, and that will be more easy for us to go and run on for a long time.
Do you want to add to you know, what are the demands that you have for the government?
So
I'm sure now is the time to tell the government that this is what you want.
Swiggy, Zomato first initially உள்ள வரக்குள்ள வந்து 12%, 15% ஓட உள்ள வந்தாங்க. Now they are asking for 25 to 30% வரைக்கும். ஸோ அதுவே அதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் கம்மி பண்ணி கவர்மெண்ட் கொடுத்தா we are very much happy. ஸோ அந்த பாலிசிஸ்லாம் கொஞ்சம் கவர்மெண்ட் இன்டர்ஃபியர் ஆகணுன்றது எங்களோட ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு மச் நீடடான ஒரு விஷயமா இருக்குது. ஏன்னா நாங்கள் ஒரு ரெஸ்டாரண்ட்டை எல்லாமே ரெடி பண்ணி வச்சுட்டு அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு 25% கொடுக்குறது அது ஒரு எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஒரு பேர்டனாக நாங்கள் எங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஃபீல் ஆகுது. இப்போ வந்து பீப்புள் வந்து அது ரொம்ப பெரிய ஒரு ஈஸியான ஒரு விஷயமா இருக்குது. ஸோ வீட்டில் இருந்தே ஆர்டர் போடுறதுன்றது எங்களால் அதை ஸ்கிப் பண்ணவும் முடியல ஆக்சுவலி. ஸோ அந்த பிஸ்னஸும் எங்களால் ஸ்கிப் பண்ண முடியல. ஸோ நாங்கள் வந்து ரொம்ப ஒரு கேர்ஃபுல்லாக ரொம்ப டிப்ளமேட்டிக்காக செயல் பண்ண வேண்டியதாகவே இருக்குது. நாங்கள் எப்பயுமே ப்ரெஷரில் தான் இருக்கிறோம் நாங்கள்.
Okay, so it's a tightrope walk. And in terms of infrastructure as well, do you feel there should be changes?
That's what I wanted to tell. they're being very modest. To be open and honest, we are very pathetic with the infrastructure. We haven't developed in the last 25 years. So tourists coming in, people want to come in, but we don't have the capacity to accommodate tourists within the city. So expanding the city and helping with the traffic should be the main priority for the government as for me as an industry person and also as a citizen of Pondi. Some few years back, they tried making most of the lanes one way. That was actually good, but people and other business owners were not happy since their businesses were affected. Government was a little lenient and let it go. So maybe the government should think some other way to control the traffic and help people drive sensibly.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for joining us on the show, and we hope the government is listening. The election time is when the people from across Puducherry give their voices, tell what is it that they want. We spoke to the restaurant owners to talk about their side of what they expect from the government. We also speak to the people to find out what they want. The people of Puducherry have made up their minds, and with just days to go for polls, the political rhetoric is only getting more intense. But as we head out of Puducherry, we can't help but wonder, will the DMK Congress duo be able to erase the saffron footprint in southern India? Or will the Lotus bloom once again in India's little France? So we spoke to the people and we spoke to the netas as well. A lot of them spoke about the tourism, the statehood issue as well, and a lot more development that can be brought to Puducherry. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of Times Now's Election Yatra. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed it as much as we loved bringing it for you. Until tomorrow, another episode. Take care.